Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the channel and my repairs. See, I have started a little bit. I wanted to sort of know what was going on before I started the other side. I don't know, does it even look like a snowmobile? I did already do the radiator and the front nose, but we'll do this other side together. That is the damaged side, I guess. See, I sort of makeshift suspended it so that it can take the suspension off and whatnot. Yeah, but here we go. Forgive the bad camera angle, it's just me. Couldn't find my other tripod either right at the moment to give you a better angle. But I'll go over it the best I can. The size I'm using, so on and so forth. And hey, well, let's just get started, right? Alright, so hopefully that is giving you some kind of a view. Don't know, but hopefully. Alright. Alright, well, to get to the piece that needs to be fixed, irregardless, all of this has to come off. Yay, super exciting for me. So, I have already undone one bolt up here. I take the shock off this time right away, just so it's out of the way. And that, and what do we got now? Is this it? No, I don't know if this is it. No, I didn't think that was it. So for it, I do believe we were using the 1/2-inch socket. And a 9/16 wrench. I do have the adapter for the impact gun to make some of this go a little faster, but you know, sometimes. This is the side that's tweaked, and I can see it like right here, why I can't just slide this bolt out. And we'll see what other problems it causes me here momentarily. Come on. But anyways, come on. You're almost there. That should make this one easier to get out, and it does. All right. Now I do just put as many bolts and nuts right back in where they came from for the obvious. You don't want to lose them like I have already done. Well, unfortunately as well, when I did take the bottom skid plates off, I don't know if I previously mentioned this, a miscellaneous nut came falling out from inside there somewhere, so hopefully somewhere along the way I will find it. Alright, up top here, the upper A arms, if I recall, was the 3/8 and possibly the 1/2 inch, right? And the 1/2 wrench. 5/8. Maybe not. No. Was it the 10? Yeah, 10 millimeter. There seems to be a mix of metric and standard. Going on this. I don't know why that would be as far as fit goes. Come on. But yeah. Oh, of course. There's slightly more room on the other side for this upper. For this upper A-arm, because the muffler's not in the way, obviously. But this is the side of the ski that was, this one was pushed back. I know it wasn't very clear in the other video I did showing the damage. Oh, nope, I'm gonna have to, we might have to take this side on. I don't know, with the tweet, I don't know how much of a pain some of these are gonna be to get out on this side, obviously. Plus the impact gun would be a little hard to get in a couple of these places. Now this morning I did already drill out most of all the rivets on this body, lower body panel. On this side, there's one, it's spun, and it's just a bit of a pain. I'll get it shortly here. Once I get all this off, there's one screw, because I need a little better access. And in the event that I do actually have to take the muffler off, which I suspect I am probably going to have to do, here at some point. But for now, I am hoping to get to as much of it as I can without having to go that far. And like I said, I like to just put the bolts back. This way there's no wondering where any of them came from. And fortunately for me, it doesn't actually look like my A-arm's bent or anything like that. And this was right. 5/8, no. Then you were the 9/16. Yes. We're close enough. I guess you could say what amounts to the sway bar. I take this off here till I know how much, because I don't know if inside when I get to the steering, disconnecting it, if if I can just get it disconnected while leaving all that assembled in there as much as possible. 13 millimeter. So that later I don't have to quite put so much back together. Hopefully. Now obviously the boot and stuff is in the way, but you know, the little push rivets, I believe is what they call them. I just take the screwdriver in, get it out, and then all should just come right off. Obviously before I started, so you didn't have to watch me do them all. And then I missed one. Just get the screwdriver in there, and off they come. This was actually pinned in by, I also take off the steering here, just because it has to go anyways, you know. Now what I'll do now, this is the wrench, not the wrench. What I do is indeedy, I don't want you to turn on that end, I want you to turn on this end. As I do take this out, I guess mount to, just so I can get the boot off, slide the boot off after. Because again, sorry, you know, not really paying much attention. Yeah, I can see I'm hoping, because I have to get this assembly out in here. Hopefully when there's a bolt here, if I can get it all out as relatively assembled as possible still. You know, because clearly less is more for me. Alright, and the front one, it was not this size. It is more like this one, I believe. Alright, so alright, this one's not so bad yet, and it looks like I may still have a rivet to drill out there. I thought I got them all this morning before I put the sled this way. And like I said, I'll apologize again for poor video quality, because, well, I am solo here. I actually did ask a friend. He's only a little mechanically inclined, and I need a little more than a little, I guess. Though I've not done snowmobiles before. Well, modern ones. I've rebuilt an old one-cylinder snowmobile years ago that we used for just beating around inside the city. Now the nut on the other side is inside a little. That's why I'm not needing a wrench. There it is. But again, the tweak on this side is holding things in. The application of a bit of, so I will put this on with this bolt for the second, and now we just got to do the other side, and all of this will be ready to come off. All right, that is not the wrench. I do not believe you are the wrench either. So what did I do with it? Oh, there it is. And you are not the socket. Correct? Correct. So, anyways. Yeah. Okay, not that either. I'm recalling it being this small. But it is. And it's a 1/2 inch. Right? Like I said, mixture of metric sizes. And this is a 1/2 inch here with a 5/8 wrench. Okay, that's going to be a result of the tweaking because it shouldn't be that tight. I just got to get in a better position for application of leverage. Hopefully that is not a super bad sign. Let's see, we'll use another. I don't know if I can get that in there. Okay. Try to get additional leverage point on it. Is that the break we were looking for? Yep, there we go. There we go. Oh, and I left the battery. And there we have it, right? It wasn't so painfully bad. The suspension and stuff is now off. The more pieces that are connected, the less we're likely to lose them, I guess. you know, really looks less and less like a snowmobile, I guess, right? Less and less like. What is that one screw? Alright, so we do have to remove this one screw, it looks like. No, that one screw. But anyway, okay. But there you have. The suspension is off. The bumper assembly is off. The radiator is out. There's another plastic that was there that is also off. Obviously, I drained the radiator. Well, for the most part. Hey, they fixed the brakes. Well, anyways, there's this. You know, that is front suspension off. No real apparent extra damage here. And I want to get this off just to see what buckling has occurred. And well, I suppose we have you together here. Well, we got to go get the drill for that. And I left the battery upstairs. So what we'll do, I guess, is we'll pull these few screws out. They are just screws. And these screws here, they gotta come out. They're mounted. This is the very front of the piece that I need to get out. And this lovely bit here screws in. Well, it has just, well, two on this side, one in the front, two on the other side, which I've already taken out. There are a few bits and pieces that we're going to have to figure out what it takes to get them out, or loose, or off, or mainly this panel, which I didn't know. Is that? Can't tell if that's buckled. Okay, yeah, it's got a little deformation in it here. I can feel it now, especially where the other side is smooth and flat, and this side is not. But we have, what did I do with the ones from the other side, I wonder? You know, I don't have all I do have the manual downloaded, and most of it seems very straightforward, so I haven't, I glanced over it, but I haven't looked at it fully for getting some of these other parts off, which perhaps I may actually have to do shortly. Well, that doesn't look like it's part of that, so do I get lucky? And it's 1, 2, 3 screws, one's an Allen wrench, 2 are Torx. Because that goes there, but this is definitely part of this assembly here. So perhaps 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and the same, do some drilling of some rivets that I didn't want to take out. I'm trying to leave this panel on. There's not as much damage on this side. Of course, right, with the light, can we see it? Where I broke it, where it's broken. And these two bolts have got to come out on each side. Completely new brake assembly. I have this piece as well, brand new. All the brakes are brand new. The chain case is 100% brand new. Inner case, outer case, gear, all the gears, everything. All that is 100% brand new. Doesn't have a mile on it because that was damaged as well, and the sled was gone getting fixed for that. But anyways, I've rambled on enough. That'll be it for now. I have to go get a battery. We'll join you again once I have this panel off. And better luck for getting the steering off. Thanks for watching. Any tips, any suggestions, please feel free.